So the Padres have been struggling, but so have the Dodgers. It's
Mhm.
funny. There are a lot of good memes online where both fan bases are pissed off because they can't take advantage of the other fan base right now and be like, your team's trash, because they're both really going through it. But
Yeah.
for the Dodgers side, Todd Father, they lost a couple games to the Pirates, and then it's like, all right, guys, we'll take the last one. And you look up and you're like,
Oh,
it's Skenes.
Yeah. No, wrong guy. Yeah, it's kind of it's amazing to me, like, because you come into the season how I did. I said Dodgers versus everybody. They're not going to lose this and that. They've had their struggles this year. They've had their injuries. I'm not making excuses, but they had like 5 or 6 guys for every 5 or 6 guys. So you're sitting there, you're looking now, you're like, my goodness, like 78-62. Holy cow.
That's it.
That's it. They're not even going to reach 100 wins. So it's like, yeah, Paul Skenes or not, they got to find a way to win these games against one of the worst teams in the league. So, yeah, it hasn't been pretty for the Dodgers. Is that one of those things where once the playoffs come, all of a sudden, Mookie Betts turns into Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman comes the hero of all heroes. So there's been some good things about this, but God, if you're the Padres, this was an opportunity right now, man. They got, they lost back-to-back games in the playoffs not to move on. You talked about it. They had a chance to win it all if they did. This was their opportunity. Let's go. Put the pedal to the metal. So it's unfortunate for the Padres. The Dodgers, they're going to find a way to win a division, but the Padres had a really good opportunity here.
Does this most recent stint, I think it's the last 43 games, I think they're 19-22, does that make you think they're not a good team in the playoffs?
I still think they're going to be, because when those lights come on, the playoffs come on, it's a new season, and all of a sudden the stats go out the window, and they all of a sudden what is that, muscle memory? All right, we're in the playoffs now. Let me show the world. I feel like they'll be just fine. It just makes you wonder a little bit what's going on there.
But last year, the rhetoric was they go to the playoffs. Are they a regular season team? Max Muncy was on the show talking about, we know there's different things that maybe don't play in the playoffs that play during the season.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of flip-flopped. Listen, we're not Dodger hating.
No,
everybody just
not at all.
assumed the Dodgers
Not
have
at
the
all.
best record in the National League, and that would be it. And they're showing they're mortal with some superhuman players on their team. I just don't know if you have it confirms what I thought before the season. No team is a super team.
Yeah.
They just have a lot of depth.
Do they also have a problem against teams that are kind of garbage? This doesn't have to do with Skenes, right? Let's look at the bigger picture. But since August 1st, against teams with a 500 record or better, they're 11-4. That's electric. That's awesome. It is very hard to keep that up, right?
That's who they're going to face in the playoffs.
Point is that. Now, they're 4-12 in that same stretch against teams that are below 500. How many of those teams are they going to face in the playoffs? None. You got to beat good teams, but do you have to beat good teams if you're the Dodgers?
No, you have to win the World Series.
Right, you have to win the World Series. That's my point. So,
Yeah.
Todd Father, if you were try to put yourself in this exact spot, I'm on the Dodgers right now. I've been in the league for a while. I'm not worried about my roster spot. I am focused on getting ready for the playoffs. It's not like I'm not trying, but do you feel different when you're in Pittsburgh playing a game that matters? But again, you're going to be in October baseball versus I'm facing the Padres in this monster series.
I think you're more confused. Like, why are we not clicking on all cylinders right now? Why are we not winning these games that we should? I mean, you look at the Yankees, it's like a flip-flop. Yankees are around a little over 500 against good teams, but they're crushing the teams that they should beat. So what side of the cake do you want? Do you want one or the other? If you're first in the division, you're going to make the playoffs, I think I want the Dodgers side, knowing that I'm beating the teams that most likely are going to be in the playoffs and that I'm going to have to face. So I would say Dodgers, just confused more than upset. It's like, oh, this is an easy victory. Not easy, but this is a victory we should win.
But not jaded, where, like Kratz mentioned, you're taking on the Pirates. This is their World Series. Hey, guys, season's been a mess. We get to face the Dodgers. We'll probably have a few extra butts in seats because they want to see Ohtani. let's really bring our all. Like,
Yeah.
let's empty everything out of the tank.
Well, why
for this
not do
series.
that every game?
But I thought it's a marathon. It's hard to do that. No,
No, it is. It is hard. Excuse me. I'm going to come up a little bit here. But yeah, it is. It's a little difficult. But again, it's just more confusing. After you lose a game like that, you get in the clubhouse, you're like, huh, the heck just happened?
A series like that.
Yeah.
They went 16 straight innings, getting shut out by the Pirates pitching staff.
wow.
Then they scored 3 in the ninth, and then Paul Skenes came out. Like, Paul Skenes is going to do Paul Skenes things against
throwing
the
cheddar.
entire roster. Is it concerning? Yeah, but it's also kind of a narrative. Like, Scott just said, oh, yeah, the Yankees, they lose against teams over 500. Who do you think has more wins over teams that have a 500 or better record? Because I'm saying it, It's the Yankees. Yankees at 46. The Dodgers have only beaten teams with a 500 or greater record 41 times. So Yankees have 5 more wins against 500 teams, 500 or greater. So I think, look, like, there's certain teams that are not on the bubble. The Dodgers are not a bubble team. The Dodgers do need to clean some stuff up in the lineup, but they've shown they can be pitched to. I think when you win the World Series and you have superstars, you forget, like, they can be pitched to.
They're human too, yeah.
Yeah, like, everybody knows the Yankees' weaknesses are they swing and miss too much, they can be pitched to, they strike out. And I think because they didn't win the World Series, everybody's rhetoric in their mind is, yeah, we're good. Like, we can easily beat those guys. The Dodgers have shown they're not invincible. They're still one of the top 3 teams in the league.
I'll finish it with this. Any team right now going in the playoffs facing the Dodgers, I don't want to face the Dodgers in the playoffs. That's what they're saying. We got to face them. I don't care what their record is. If the Dodgers are in the playoffs, what they're going to be, shoot, we got to beat this team, best out of 5, hang with them.
It's been the offense right now. I said it yesterday. I'll say it every single day we're on the show. Without Max Muncy in the lineup, that is a game changer. Somebody has to have big-time at-bats.
Yeah.
But during this last 40 games, the starting rotation for the Dodgers has the lowest ERA in all of baseball. That is a stat that if you're going to play the Dodgers in the postseason, you're like,
Buena suerte.
Dang it, freaking A. Like, I talked about the Padres bullpen yesterday as a superpower. The Dodgers rotation was built to be a superpower. They didn't want to go into the postseason with just a bullpen again. They've done it. So watch out, because Max Muncy's coming back, and he's going to start doing the Max Muncy things, and then this lineup is just going to start clicking. They're a very good team.
Yeah, they're lurking. Yeah, that's
They're
the thing.
lurking.
Is I look, I'm like,
Yes.
whatever. Everyone's going through lulls. Scary team. But yes, they're not a 120 win team, as we continue to remind everyone.
But we need salary cap, right? Because it's not fair.
Yeah, not fair. Not fair that they're in the same pack as
Save
the
it,
league.
Poppy.
Thank you.